Hello beautiful people, thank you so much for being here. I recently hit 60 subscribers. I'm so excited and so thankful. I never think more than just my mom is gonna watch this, so I appreciate all of you so much. As you can see, we are fully glammed, fully ready, and this video, as per the title, is gonna be my glam makeup look. We have a little birthday dinner that we're going to tonight, so I want to get all dressed up and cute. We do a little makeup look, kind of heavy on the blush, but I like blush. So here we are. I'm so happy you're here. I really hope you enjoy this, so let's get on with the video.
Make prolific confessions into the master plan. I feel like they will never let me shine. What do you need to say that feels so grand? Why is yours so much better than mine? I gotta wait in line for you to feel me. I got to hold my time.
Thank y'all. Alright, so we're gonna start getting ready. Glenn is here. Glenn is here, everyone. Special guest. We have a new tripod set up, so let me know what you think, because I didn't want to be filming and to be like all in the face. So we're going out tonight, so we're gonna try to make the makeup last as long as possible. I'm starting off with the Make It Last Maybelline setting spray that I use. I use as the first thing, but because we want our makeup to really stick, we're gonna do the L Poreless Grip, right? Power Grip. It's a good dupe for the Milk one. Let's put our hair back. So Glenn's hanging out.
Turn the mic on, right?
Yeah. So we're just gonna put this on really quick. Now, because I like to put my concealer to make sure everything is good with it and really hide the redness spots on my face, I'm putting the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. My last video that I did where I did my everyday makeup, I did the same thing. And we're just putting it on little blemishes and little red spots. My cheeks are obviously, I have rosacea. Just figured out I have rosacea, so I'm just putting that on like the really red parts of my cheeks as like a little base before we do everything else, just to make sure everything gets covered. Also have a clean and damp beauty blender thanks to my assistant over here. Got a new beauty blender. Going in with the Maybelline Fit Me. I wanted to use my MAC foundation because I really like my MAC foundation. However, I did not self-tan like I wanted to last night because I just forgot. So we're doing the pale foundation today, and I'm hoping I have enough of. That would be bad. That'd be really bad. I don't know if I have enough of it. Oh no. Yeah, that amount just covered my forehead. So. Oh no. I'm not freaking out, you're freaking out. This is really bad. This is quite bad, actually. I wanted to do self-tan last night, but I completely forgot. You know that meme with the ketchup bottle from the 90s? Like, slap the bottom of the ketchup? That's what I'm trying to do right now. I mean, at least we won't have heavy foundation. Okay, and we're getting the ears, and we're dragging down the neck as much as we can, so we don't want a hard line on our jaws. If I forget, please remind me of my foundation. He's making a reminder on this phone. I don't know what to talk about with you in here with me. Like I was like mentally preparing to be solo and you to be sleeping. I love that you hanging out with me though.
How was the gym busyness?
It was like not busy at all. Like there was barely any people there. Alright, so we're blending down our neck. Our ears are blended with it, so it's all cohesive. And now we are going to start with more concealer because we really trying to conceal things. I have my brighter concealer though, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and this is a lighter shade so I can brighten up the under eye and brighten the tip of my nose. I did go to the gym before this, so I did take a shower. That's why I'm in my little robe, because I took a shower because I was stinky and washed my face and everything before this. But the gym was not busy at all. Like I got there probably closer to 1, and I told you I walked 30 minutes before. I like started seeing the people come in, but it really wasn't bad, and when I left it started like picking up more. I wish like I had a job where I could just go at 1 o'clock, like take a lunch and go and then come back. I ended up spending like 2 hours at the gym because I walked for 30 minutes first, and then I did legs, which I forget, like I'm stronger on my legs and I know that, but I forget like how much stronger. So the amount of times I just kept having to add weight, because I was like, oh, Oh, that's not, oh, okay. So I kept having to add weight, and then the leg press machine, I never like feel. Like I always like, when I'm doing it, I don't feel it. And then after I actually feel the leg press more, like when I get up, I'm like, oh shit. Well, it's one of those moments. And when I got there, nobody re-racked from when they were on it. So it had 245, so 90 pounds. And so I was like, well, let me just try that weight. Cause I didn't feel like I was being lazy at a gym, and I didn't feel like picking up that weight and like putting it up. So I was like, let me just try that. It felt good. Like it felt like a little bit of a challenge, but like it felt like the right amount of challenge, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, cool, like this is good, this is a slay. And then I got up and I was like I had to like recenter myself.
You've been able to do more than 90 in the past, because my max is like 110.
I know, but I don't know if it's because we've been out for a second, maybe. Because I thought the same thing. So I was like, that's why I was like, the 90's fine. But normally I think I start with like a warm-up weight. Countor, as we're talking about gym stuff. Oh, the thing, it's called lifters. We're using lifters Countor stick. Maybelline. I have a lot of Maybelline products. We love Elf and we love Maybelline. The leg extension, I got there and somebody had it at 100 and I tried it and my knee was like, no. All right, we are contoured it. And we blend. Yes, we are blending. So the gym wasn't too bad. And then, so I did my leg workout, and then I did abs, and then, which I did sideways crunches. Like, not like you're laying flat and then doing this. I was like straight, and then like my knees were like this. And I was going like that. So I did abs, and then I walked for 15 minutes on an incline. And like more of an actual like walk. When I first got there, I did like a 30-minute leisure walk and not like a walk. This is like a walk. And then I sat in the sauna for 20 minutes. I was literally pooling with sweat. I was dripping. It was good. It wasn't too many people. Okay, I know this looks scary. This is where you gotta hear me out. This does look slightly terrifying. You just gotta hear me out. With all the blending and everything we're gonna do in a second, it's gonna come together and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Using the leftover foundation, I'm not putting more foundation on, but just the leftover, I'm gonna blend my forehead so we can get everything blended in together. Back with Elf, we're doing some liquid blush. Going in with the Camo liquid blush. We're doing shade Very Well. It is a darker shade. We're going out like at night, and the outfit I want to wear, I'm gonna do this darker blush and we're gonna do a fun lip. This stuff though moves, okay? Like it will go places, so you have to be very sly and very careful. So like I'm gonna get it and put it on the back of my hand like that. Then I'm gonna get my blush and we're just gonna like circle it around to kind of coat the very top to make it light, and we're gonna pop that on and blend. We're gonna do like little circles to kind of blend in the brush, and I'm kind of just like going up like that. I will say, and I will admit this right now out loud to the camera and to the people, I forgot with this primer that I use, because it's been a minute since I've used it. It is gripping everything in place. Like I thought it would move more with foundation like I'm used to, but it is not. But fun fact, your blush is the first thing that goes on your makeup. It's the first thing that goes away and kind of wears away. So I just want to make sure we're blushing and we're popping. Blushing, popping stuff. Now take the concealer again, and I'm just going to dab corner of my eyes so we can blend all of this. So you see how that kind of starting to blend more? So now you can kind of see, we're gonna keep moving, but you can kind of see it blending more. It kind of does look like 3 harsh stripes right now. Before we actually leave for tonight, we are gonna get the blush off of here. We're just gonna use a makeup wipe and get it off. Can you get makeup wipes? Great piece, thank you so much. This is a new development of Glenn in here with me getting ready. I don't know what to do with that yet. So I'm trying to talk to him and I'm trying to talk to you. Listen, I'm filming this video instead of listening to the new Justin Bieber album, and I can't listen to that because YouTube's gonna copyright me. I was telling them that they need to be grateful that I'm filming this for them instead of listening to the new Justin Bieber album that came out today. It's so good. Please comment down below if you have listened to the new JB album yet, because it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And it's being perceived very well, like online too, which I'm personally happy about for Justin, just because Justin, you know, is an anxious man. Okay, he has his issues. He definitely has his issues. But if this wasn't perceived well online, I would like go to bat for him. We are now getting our loose powder and putting it on our little angled brush, and we're gonna set under our eyes. I wear glasses, so this is like a really important step for me, especially to really set under the eyes and lock everything in hopes that it will help with the glasses marks that I will inevitably get tonight. What do people talk about during makeup videos? I grew up watching Jeffree Star and James Charles and Manny MUA and all the makeup gurus do makeup looks all the time, and I don't know how to film one. I don't know where we are. So we're just gonna do that and create these little triangle shapes. I'm just going down my nose on the side, like under the contour we did, and then out.
About it, but I mean, we never thought that I was gonna read these books. So
Glenn has recently discovered audiobooks. I say discovered. He's discovered the books I read are also on audiobooks, and he's kind of dove headfirst into that world. Okay, so does it look better now? I am gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer from the Kylie. This bronzer I have had since high school, Tequila Tan. I don't think they make this bronzer anymore. I don't even think the same packaging, and I'm just now hitting pan on this. So I would like more bronzers. This probably expired. It is expired. There's no probably. It is. But here we are using it because I do really like it. I'm just popping that like in this little L shape just to define that a little bit more. We obviously don't have enough blush. So I'm going in with a little powder brush as well, the MAC Blush Berry. I think this is like with their holiday stuff. And we're just very lightly doing little circles. I just think it adds like more on top. And with our face done, we're gonna set just the face with setting spray and really make sure that we're locking this in before we do eyes or eyebrows or anything else. I lost my fan. I used to have like a little handheld fan. I don't know where it went.
I'll break you one.
You can print me a fan? That's a thing? You can do that?
A hand fan? Yeah.
How does that work? Because there's no paper to fold it back up. Or it just stays out.
No, it like collapses like in behind itself. It's like little panels.
Okay. Print me a fan. Can it be pink?
Yep.
I feel like something's tickling my eyeball.
It's probably rosy hair.
It probably is. And her hairs are white sometimes, so I can't find anything. Going in with eyebrows. We're going to spoolie our eyebrows first just to make sure everything's in place. I recently dyed my eyebrows, so they're not too bad. So it's a lot less filling in than I normally do. But we still got to fill in the little sparseness. But at least all of this is not blonde. This all used to be blonde.
It's obvious that like the
Zoom in on the eyebrows.
The voices like overlap like in a conversation.
All close and personal. So we're just going like up. We kind of want to make a box, not a hard box, but we want to make a little box here to kind of frame up this eyebrow, and then we're going to be thicker, and then the goal, I'm not the best at eyebrows, have an arch here and then go kind of straight down. So we have that nice little curve. That's the eyebrows. We're gonna wax them up with the little Anastasia clear brow gel that we have. We're just gonna... So that is the brows. Glenn, my assistant, is leaving us to go get the fur child. Have fun. And we're gonna start on our eye makeup now. I do have my little mirror here too as well. All right, I have a bunch of brushes that I got out. I got out all of the brushes, all of the things. All the brushes, all the things, because I don't know what I'm doing yet for my eyeshadow look. We might just be winging it. I do also have my color swap. I just got it at Ulta. I want to say it was like $5 or $6. It's basically a big sponge, and I just use it to kind of clean off the brushes in between. I need to actually like wash said brushes, but I just use this to kind of clean off in between. The two palettes I'm going to be using, I have my Morphe 35V, Stunning Vibes, and that's what that palette looks like. Kind of all the colors of the rainbow with it. This palette and my other palette I have up here are kind of my OGs that I kind of go to a lot. It's the Orgy palette by Jeffree Star, and that is what this palette is looking like. It's a great palette. I'm not gonna, the name is not conventional, but it is a great palette that I use quite often. I've been in a few weddings this year, and the Orgy palette is like the go-to kind of makeup artist palette for weddings because it has so many good neutrals in it. So last makeup video I kind of showed the 3 steps that I normally do for eyeshadow, like the basic all around, crease, and then corner, and called it a day. I'm gonna try to like a little bit more in-depth one. So we're gonna go in, I'm gonna go in with Silk Robe right here, like one of the lightest neutrals. You can tell I really like this shade. I use it quite often. I have like my big blending brush. We went in with a little bit, tap off so it fall out, and we're just gonna go all over the eyeball with this. We want to go up like all the way from the corner all the way to the top of the eyebrow, just to make sure everything's there. I like doing this to make sure we have a good base first before we just start going in, so that way everything has a better opportunity to blend together, because with our eyeshadow we don't want any harsh lines or anything. I have dipped back in it a couple times to do this. We do not want to put too much of any shade, even if it's a light shade. We don't want to put too much on our brush and then it ends up being too much on our eye. It's better to go with a smaller and then kind of go up from there. So I have one of my bigger blush brushes, blending brushes. I'm gonna go with that through the color swap thing. So okay, so what I'm thinking about wearing tonight, because I kind of like to correlate with that, I have 2 options. One of them is a corset top that I really like, that I only have gotten to wear once, and I've had this corset top for a couple of years now, but it was too small for so long, and now it fits nicely. Something that's what I'm planning on wearing tonight, and it's very neutral. It kind of looks like your grandmother's curtains from the 80s, but it's cute. I promise it's cute. So I'm trying to kind of blend things with that. So that being said, I think I'm gonna go in with this gender fluid right here. I'm gonna dab into that, just like straight on, knock some fallout, and we're gonna really focus on, probably zoom in again. Whoop, hey, we're really gonna focus on like the crease right here when we relax our eye up. We're not down, but like up. It should be slight. You shouldn't see like a drastic shade. And I'm kind of just like blending out of here as well. And I have a lot of room, I find, with like the lower part of my brow in that area. I don't know why, but like right there is like bigger in my opinion. So I'm really kind of just focusing on getting it there as well. I have hooded eyes, so we're gonna try to do this makeup look, kind of throw off our hooded eyes essentially. Next, I have this smaller blending brush. Yes, it has other eyeshadow on it. So this blending brush has kind of a tip, kind of a little bit, so we're gonna use it to our advantage. So we're gonna go in, see, I don't want to go too dark, I don't want to go too light either. We're gonna go in with this shade, Versatile. We're gonna dip into Versatile a little bit, again slight, and knock off fallout. So with this, I'm really focused on the crease and kind of the first outside half of my eyeball. So I just want to pop it in there and then kind of pop it in the crease and kind of like really drag it all the way to the other end. I kind of try to keep my eye open for this as well, so I can see, because we're just in the crease, we're not like on the lid or anything, so that way I can see more of like actually what I'm doing. Now, with the other side of this same brush, we have this kind of flat lid. This is what we're going to use for the corners. Let's go to the Morphe palette right now. I want this to be a little bit warm, so we're gonna go in with this shade. Morphe palettes don't really have, well, I think they had shade names, and I just took the whole, like Morphe palettes have that clear overlay saying what the shade names are, and I just take that off because why would I keep that on? Kind of press into that like flat like this, so that way it's like in the top of the brush. And we're gonna work this into the corner of our eyeball. So we're kind of making a V. We're gonna work that into the crease right here. And then I wanna kind of come here where the line is and go up with it. I'm gonna pause right here and we're gonna get that shade we just did, because I really like that shade, and kind of go in the middle part of her under right here, but not the full corner right here, just kind of right here. If you don't know, blue eyes look really good with brown colors. It's the science of the color wheel. So if you're trying to make your blue eyes pop, brown eyeshadow and like warmer colors are definitely the way to go. So now, this is the scary part. I'm gonna get a really short and dense. We're gonna get this really short and dense blending brush. So it's kind of shorter, it's denser, and we're gonna use this to do the darker colors in the corner. I'm gonna go in with this shade in the Morphe palette, and I'm dabbing on top to kind of really get that dense buildup. And we're still gonna dust it off, of course. And then we're gonna go and kind of stamp it in the direct corner of our eye and then blend out. So we're gonna go in and kind of stamp it in, blend it up and all around basically. So I'm not gonna dip in again, but I'm gonna use the same brush, I'm not gonna clean it, and just the leftover product, I'm gonna blend it out, and then I'm gonna slowly go from this outside corner into the inside and come back, and that's it, just to kind of blend in the shade a little bit more. Swooping stuff. Okay, we're gonna use that same kind of flat brush that I used earlier. We're gonna get this, and this is gonna be our darkest shade that we use. But it's not gonna be black because we want that for the actual eyeliner. So we're just gonna get the darkest shade of brown that we want to use. I'm gonna go in with the shade. We're just kidding. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna do I do eyeshadow eyeliner instead of regular eyeliner. I just find I'm better at an eyeshadow eyeliner instead of the hard ink line. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I have this super flat. I wish you would focus. Hello. Okay. I have this super flat. Oh my god. Okay, super flat brush. It is very hard, very dense, and very flat. With this bad boy, I'm gonna dip into the shade Orgy. I'm gonna use that shade. So where it's packed in on the end of that, and then I'm gonna kind of dab it in this center, just to get the loose stuff off, and then we're good to go. What I do, we kind of created a wing a little bit with the eyeshadow already, so I'm kind of just going to follow that and then just pick a starting point and then go in. But you gotta commit. You can't go in and then do slow. You gotta like go, but don't do too far because we'll get there in a second, but just do like a short one. We want a short one right now. So then with our little wing, we're gonna get the rest that's remaining and connect that at the bottom. So now with our fingernail, I'm gonna get into that corner and kind of go with it and elongate it. Okay, so we took our hair down. I popped in some dry shampoo because gym hair. I don't think it looks like a lion's mane. I only have like 30 minutes. Trying to blend in the dry shampoo. I have less than 30 minutes to finish curling my hair and get ready. And thank you so much. We have to curl our eyelashes and put on lipstick and get dressed in 30 minutes. This is the barrel I'm using. I don't know what size this is. It's probably 1.5 or 1.25. And this one I'm gonna be using to curl my hair. So I'm gonna curl it and come back and we're gonna do lashes, lips, and then I'm gonna show you my lip and show you my outfit. So I'm gonna go and do that and I'm gonna come right back. You don't even notice I'm gone. You don't even know I'm gone. Welcome back. Hair is done. It's not my best hair look. Could have used a different curling iron, but now we're just curling our eyelashes. And now mascara. I use the L'Oreal Panorama. So we're just gonna pop these on. I have the mirror very close because I'm blind and I want to make sure I'm getting all of it well. Lashes are done. I don't trust myself to do lashes, like to do fake eyelashes, so we just do regular. I do think that I am lucky enough to have good eyelashes without having to wear eyelashes. So that's that, and we're gonna do lipstick. This lipstick is one of my favorites. It's the MAC lipstick in the shade Devoted to Chili. Honestly, I forgot I had, hello? There we go, Devoted to Chili. I honestly forgot I had this shade, and I had this lipstick entirely. And so I was going through and like reorganizing my drawers and everything. I posted that vlog kind of recently of going, like reorganizing my makeup drawers and everything. And I found this. It is a gorgeous little red brown shade. So we're just gonna pop this on. I should have a lip liner, but I don't. So we're just rocking without a lip liner right now. So lipstick is on, and then I'm just gonna get a tissue and dab and blot and dab. So that's the lip color. So I have my MAC lip gloss, and we're just gonna pop the lip gloss on. I just ate half of that on accident. Okay, so this is the finished makeup and hair. I'm gonna get dressed. We're gonna put the outfit on and jewelry, and I'll see y'all in a second with like the whole completed look. I am gonna use this bag. This is my go-to Coach bag. I'm bringing my camera for some pictures, so definitely follow me on Instagram if y'all want to see all the pictures we take tonight. But I'm just gonna pop my lippies in the bag, and that's gonna be one thing we carry around with us. Outfit is being put together, but my belt's too big, so Glenn has to. Oh, you have like a fan. Oh, just I thought that was like a hole punch. We have to put more holes in the coat. Like, yeah, there and like another one. This makes me nervy. The perks of losing weight and nothing fitting. All right. Do we do like this? This is the final look. Maybe we can get some shots outside or something if we have time to actually see the outfit and everything. I have this little corset top from Fashion Nova. A little corset top. I have these shorts I got from Shein. A little belt on. And then I have my mules that kind of, they have like the gold and kind of textured fabric vibe. And then this is the jewelry we went with. We went with a little cross chain and, or charm, cross charm necklace, my A. And for earrings, I have these big flowers. This is the look. So thank you so much for joining me for another video. I hope y'all liked it. I think this is going to be one of the seasons of episodes of bringing back old school YouTube. I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope all you beautiful people have an amazing day, an amazing week. Comment down below if there's any other old school YouTube vibes that you want to see from me. Much love. I'm gonna have fun. Stay tuned to my Instagram for some pics. Bye.